Sometimes you want to do multiple things at the same time within the same object, and you create a function to do this. So we're going to learn how to create our own functions. Here right now we're just changing the position, but what if we wanted to also change the rotation? So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it right below. Okay, and instead of doing this, and that's okay because right now we only have 2 lines of codes, but what if we wanted more than these 2 lines of code? We wanted maybe 100 lines of code and we want to repeat that multiple times. You can create your own action or method to do that. So here is how you create your own method. Right above the last curly brace, which is the one for the class, above that, start creating your own function. So here, create VOD, and let's put the name of your function. Let's call it do something. Okay, and as you can see, I'm putting an uppercase D and uppercase S because it's called camel casing. It's an easy way for us to see that these are 2 different words. All right, open and close a curly brace, and this is how a function looks like. It starts with void. Sometimes it has other ways, but void is usually the one you're going to use. It has the name of the action, open and close parentheses, and then open and close curly braces. That's always like this. Now, if you want something to do inside of it, you have to put it inside of these opening and curly braces. And I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to cut it, Command X, and paste it here. Okay, so now my function do something does this. And I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to say do something. And to call it, you have to write it and put a semicolon at the end. All right, so now, every time I'm going to press the mouse button down or the space key, it's going to do something. And that do something is this. All right? Now save this and go back to Unity, and let's press play. And I'm gonna press, and every time I press, it's switching it. Okay, so as you can see, it's working. So the do something function has been called. So this is a function or a method. So these are the names. All right. Now sometimes you also want to say how much you want it to go up or down. So let me put up here times, and here let's put a speed here. Okay, so a speed at which it will go, and the speed becomes a parameter. You can put here the parameter speed. So let's say float speed. All right, so now the do something comes with a parameter, and this is passed inside. So the speed at which is going to go up depends on this parameter speed. So if I put here a value of let's say 3, then the speed will be 3. If I put a value of 5, then the speed inside would be 5. All right, so that's how you can play with this. Now you can go even an extra. Let me press play. So save this and press play and see this in action. So I put a speed of 5, so it will go up a lot. As you can see, it goes up by a lot. Now if I put a value of 1 here and save this, so the parameter that I pass, as you can see, it will go up by not that much, by a lot less, but it still goes up. Now obviously you can control this by putting here a value, let's say speed with an uppercase S, or let's say speed input. I'm going to call it speed input, and here you create a public float speed input. All right, and that will control the speed. Put a semicolon at the end, and you guys are already familiar with that. This is a global variable, and this do something uses the speed input. Save this and go back to Unity, and now you will see a speed input inside of the script here. There you go. So let's say the speed input is 1, and now I'm going to press play. You will see this move by 1. Okay, so I'm going to press 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as you can see, it moves a little bit. But if I put 10 now, check this out. Look at the speed at which it moves. A lot faster, right? And now if I put negative 10, it's going to come down. So again, now I'm passing a parameter that's used right here within Unity. So this is pretty much the core of functions. So as an exercise, I want you to create another function and call it another function. All right, and what I want you to do inside of this function, I want you to call it here another function. And what I want you to do is that inside to do, I want you to scale the game object by 10 on each direction. Okay, so for each direction you scale it by 10. Alrighty, And that's pretty much all you need to know about function. There's a lot more obviously, but this is what will get you started.